The story begins in the Cretaceous period. Several critters hunt on the lesser animals before a T-Rex goes for snappers, who are little but dangerous dino predators. The Meg then rushes out of the water and devours the T-Rex before dragging its gory carcass underwater. Jonas Taylor, Jason Statham, emerges from a shipping container aboard a boat, cruising over the Philippine Sea in the present day. He is on the scene to prevent a bunch of men from dumping poisonous rubbish into the sea. After getting his intel, he beats down the thugs before jumping into the water and being rescued by Mac, Cliff Curtis, and Riga's Melisanthe Mahut on their chopper. Juming Zhang Wu Jing is testing an underwater exosuit at a Chinese oceanographic institute. He is the uncle of Meng, Sophia Kai, and the brother of Suyin, who just died, and Jonas has stepped in as Meng's father figure. They attend an institute event organized by Juming's business associate Hilary Driscoll, Sienna Gyri. Juming pays respect to Sui and their father, promising to continue ocean research in their honor. Juming then shows Heike, a captive megalodon that seems to listen to his directions. Meanwhile, at the gathering, Jonas spots a suspicious man named Montes, Serrigo Paris Manchetta, staring at him. Juming attempts a test in which he uses a gadget to produce noises that keep Heike away from him. During the second run, Heike does not appear to be paying attention, and the crew becomes concerned for Juming until he returns to the station uninjured. Jonas accuses Juming of being careless and expresses concern about Heike's actions. When the crew abandons her, Heike breaks through the vents and swims into open waters. Jonas travels to the Mana 1 research facility with Juming, Mac, Rigas, and DJ Page Kennedy to investigate the Mariana Trench, where they meet with another analyst named Jess. Skylar Samuels, despite Jonas's advice to stay behind for safety, Meng stows away. While diving aboard a submarine, the crew finds Heike has escaped with 2 other Megs. Meanwhile, Montez is in charge of a mineral farming operation when he notices the Mana 1 team close. He blasts up the entire structure, killing his crew and forcing the other sub to collapse. Montez then reports to his employer, Driscoll, who informs him that they must keep the Mana 1 crew from discovering their activity at the station. After everyone has recovered, Mac, who is still at the station, realizes that the submarine has been sabotaged. The crew escapes the sub using exosuits with little oxygen to reach a neighboring station. Lance, Felix Mayer, is killed after being dragged away by underwater animals, while Sal, Kieran Sonia, Sawar, is chomped up by a Meg after shoving another crew member away. Curtis, Whoopi Van Ram, another crew member, had her suit collapse before the water is drained since her helmet ruptured when they arrive at the station. The team then proceeds to search the station for a method to summon assistance. They activate a video monitor and call the station, where they discover that Jess is a member of Driscoll's squad and has betrayed the others. She releases the necessary escape pods and instructs Rigas to shoot Jonas so that at least Meng can return, but Rigas is unable to do so. Driscoll then addresses the group, revealing her intention to take Juming's technology for their operation. In order to escape, Jonas locates another sub and attempts to drain the water, but he passes out and is apprehended by Montes. He admits that he has a personal hatred towards Jonas because he got him imprisoned for his illegal acts a long back. They have a brief skirmish, but Jonas is able to get the crew into the sub and escape. Meanwhile, Mac and DJ see video of Jess damaging the sub and discovering her lie. Driscoll's mercenaries pursue them, but the 2 escape by jumping into the sea. They are, however, apprehended. Jonas and the crew return to Mana 1 and fight the mercenaries in order to release Mac and DJ. The Megs then begin their journey to the station, while Montez reunites with his lover, Jess. Jess chats to Driscoll and informs her that she is behind Meg-proof glass. Then one of the Megs chomps through it and eats Jess whole, leaving Montez in a state of shock. When the station begins to fill with water, the crew boards a raft to escape. The mercenaries follow them in their own raft, but they too become Meg food. While Jonas is manufacturing harpoons with explosives and poison to use against the Megs, the team begins their journey towards Fun Island. Montez then begins pursuing the crew with the surviving Merce. A gigantic squid nearby pulls a boat full of people into the ocean. Driscoll and her squad attempt to fly off the island, but the snappers attack. One of them pulls Driscoll away to her death, and several of the other mercs have bad brushes with them as well. The crew then attempts to pull the tourists from the sea as the Megs appear and begin consuming some of the guests. Jonas attempts to save some individuals, while DJ Mac, Rigas, and Juming break off to assist. Mang also jumps into the sea to assist in the rescue of humans and a dog. The four run into the remaining mercs, who hold them at gunpoint until Mac convinces DJ to unlock a door, letting the snappers to come in and devour them so they may go. Mac and Juming locate Driscoll's chopper and begin their escape, igniting the snappers as they rush towards them after spraying them with jet fuel. Jonas kills one Meg by shoving the explosive harpoon into its face, but Montez pursues him before he can go after the second one. They have another brief brawl before Jonas knocks Montez into the water, just as the Meg rushes out and devours him. The squid then wreaks havoc on the resort and murders more people until Juming constructs a bomb and implants it in the squid's side. Heiki then swims in and slaughters the squid. The last Meg pursues Jonas when he attracts attention to it, and he impales the Meg through the mouth with a broken chopper blade. Jonas, Mac, and Juming go into the sea to swim back to land, but Heiki approaches them. Juming instructs her to swim around them and turn around using his equipment. He believes she truly listens to him, but Jonas believes she is following dolphins. Rigas, Mang, and DJ accompany them back to the shore. Juming believes Heiki escaped from her confinement since it was mating season, and she was perhaps pregnant. Jonas advises them not to think about it as they drink and celebrate their survival.